I live yet? Is it actually finally fucking working? I think so. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely unsure. Okay, cool. All right, let me refix the... I know everybody left. We're fine now, at least. But I'm gonna have to... Let me put on some music. No, I was already listening to that. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, my internet just fucking kaboomed, so... I think we're back. We're back. We're back. We're solidly back. Basically redo all my shit. Cool. We're fine. We are gravy smooth. What up, Yami? What up, Remorse? Sorry about all that. Yeah, my internet fucking exploded, so... Working on fixing it now. I just gotta refix the stream info. Cool, cool. Alright. Someone who didn't know that my internet exploded just now would presume that I was like trying to flood the timeline with my go-lives or something, and I cannot stress how much that is not the case and how much I wish I was not just fucking dealing with this, but c'est est la vie, as the French say. I'm pretty sure that's what the French say. I think I need to... I think I need to kill the other video. There wasn't really anything of note. I didn't start playing yet. So. I can get to getting pretty effectively. Yes, you do get money with replay missions. It is very much so one of the ways in which you're gonna be able to afford to do all the shit you're gonna want to do in the game. So now let's get rid of the first one. Okay, now, what I was actually talking about before my computer just exploded. There's some great journalists out there doing some great work. Tell me how I saw an article talking about Fortune's Weave, and it says, weapon degradation threatens to sink new Fire Emblem before it comes out. And basically complaining about the fact that Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is going to have a weapon degradation system, and how much that's a mechanic that so many players hate. Dog. Okay. I don't... No, Remorse, it wasn't the biggest complaint with Fates. So here's the thing. Weapon degradation was in has been in every single Fire Emblem game, except Fire Emblem Fates didn't have it, Fire Emblem Echoes didn't have it, and Fire Emblem Engage didn't have it. Okay. Fates, instead of weapon degradation, had, outside of very, very specific, basically just PRF weapons, like Raijinto and so on and so forth. Anything that wasn't an iron weapon, in order to balance it, had noteworthy drawbacks to being used. Like, you got extra power, but there was a big drawback to it. So it just had its own thing. Echoes also doesn't really count, because, like, weapons were really more like accessories in Echoes. Outside of very late game Forge shit, you're basically looking at a weapon giving you, like, +4 damage and -1 speed. And it teaches you combat arts. And that's about it. Engage is really the only goddamn game in the series where they just threw out weapon degradation as a concept, and they were like, fuck it, we don't need it. Which is fine. I'm not opposed to it not being there, but, like, to say... I think in Fortune's Weave only combat arts degrade weapons, so I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I mean, maybe, but, like, they showed a blacksmith. I assume it's gonna work just like Three Houses. Weapons have weapon uses. The thing is, with weapon uses, like, one, there's gonna be a blacksmith, and Three Houses did a great job of making it absolutely worthwhile and easy to be able to repair any notable high-end weapon you care about. But two, you kind of need weapon degradation if you're gonna have combat arts. You need that. Because weapon degradation is what balances the combat arts, because they use extra uses. And so it's otherwise, you end up with one of two issues. Either A, you never end up using regular attacks again, or B, you limit yourself in what you can do for combat arts, because you have to make them strictly different to attacks, not better. Or else, again, it just innately breaks specific characters or specific weapon types based on the combat arts available. That's what I'm saying. It's like, weapon degradation is just a thing that's been in this series. Outside of the 3 games I mentioned, the exceptions are like Marth's Falchion, Ragnell and Alondite, whatever weapons you bless at the end of Radiant Dawn, that's about fucking it, right? Like, but it's okay, man. Like, the whole idea is it's really just an offshoot of the same thing as characters, like, as experience. Fire Emblem, ultimately, at its core, is all about resource management. This is why average stats matter, but how your unit actually turns out matter. This is part of what makes the Nuzlocke a challenge, is like distributing experience to units who aren't necessarily making good usage of it. Experience is a resource. Money is a resource. Weapons are a resource, and you're balancing all of them in this tango to make it work, to get to the end. It's part of the puzzle. I am not saying every game series always works with weapon degradation. I don't like it in Zelda. I am not saying you have to like it in Fire Emblem. I am saying, however, weapon degradation being in Fortune's Weave is not going to sink the goddamn game. Because Three Houses was the explosion point for the series. Like, it's been on a steady incline since Awakening, but Three Houses was the explosion point, and that game absolutely has weapon degradation. Here's the thing. So weapon repair was also available in prior games, but again, it was much more limited. Pretty much, it only came down to, there would be the hammer knee staff that could repair things. So again, and that itself was limited. So again, it's like, it's a tango of what things do I care about, what things am I gonna need, what things am I gonna keep. Okay. I think you can also spend money to repair weapons in Genealogy. I don't think so. I know Genealogy... Well, no, Genealogy has the Valkyrie staff. Does it have the Hammer Knee staff? I can't remember. Although Genealogy is weird, because with Genealogy, every character has their own individual money pool, so that also, again, plays into resource management, like... And you can't just give things to one another, like, if you want an item to go from this character to this character, they have to go to a castle, they have to sell it to the pawn shop, another person has to buy it from the pawn shop, it's a whole thing. Also, the release date and Switch 2 cost the only real things threatening the release. Fortune's Weave is in essence more Three Houses. Correct! It's going to succeed, y'all. Weapon degradation isn't gonna play into that. No, Remorse, it does matter in as much as it being Switch 2 exclusive, because, trust me, there's plenty of people who do not have a Switch 2. Like, yes, I understand it's sold relative to when each one came out, okay? Like, Switch 2 has sold 23 million units, something like that, which is great. That's amazing. It's awesome. Relative, however, is the fact that when Three Houses dropped, I think at that point the Switch had sold fucking 60 million units or some shit, 50 million units. It had twice the install base, and part of what's kept Three Houses going is people coming in after the fact. That will eventually happen to Fortune's Weave, hopefully, but that's only if there's people still clamoring for it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to the game. Now, before we hop into it, for anyone new, anyone hanging around who has not been here, anything like that, real quick, this is a Fire Emblem Nuzlocke. If you're wondering why I'm using who I'm using, why I'm not using who I'm using, so on and so forth, why I'm acting the way I am about things, it's twofold. Because the thing with a Nuzlocke is everyone just says, okay, so you're doing an Iron Man. Well, not quite. There is more to it than that. One part of a Nuzlocke is the permadeath, and yes, we are playing with permadeath, and we are not resetting the chapter, we're Iron Manning it. The other part, however, is that with the Nuzlocke, you don't get to decide what you catch. You catch the first Pokemon you run into in every route. So the way I handle that, which is what I'm about to do as we go into Chapter 10, is I pull up Serena's Forest and the recruits in order. I go from top down, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, and then I spin a random number generator. Whichever number I land on, that's the unit I get to use. So it takes that out of the equation for me. So I have to work with who I get, which makes it fun and interesting in terms of some of what I end up with. Okay. Nope. Bing. Cool. Let's go here. So, we're going on to Chapter 10 on Ephraim's route. So going from the top down, Cormag and then Dusel. So 1 is Cormag and 2 is Dusel. Honestly, no losers here. Let's spin that wheel! Cormag it is. I wanted Dusel between them, I'm not gonna lie. But I will accept Cormag. I mean, I don't really have a choice, but... Dusel definitely would have been the better... Cormag's gonna have better foreign stats, but Dusel would have been amazing because of what he can do for me, especially in the next chapter. And I'm gonna have to get a bit more creative to survive Phantom Ship now, I think. But it is what it is. So with Cormag, I have to talk to him with Dusel or Tana. Okay, so being able to talk to him with Tana does help. Alright. Let's get to getting.
Please wait, Prince Ephraim. I have a message from Frelia. There's been an uprising in Carsino. Pablo is leading a force of renegade Grotto supporters in rebellion. Carsino? Any word of Erica? Is my sister safe? The last word we received had Princess Erica heading to Prince Enos. We've not heard from her since.
I don't even know.
Lost. No!
I don't think it...
I sent Erica to Ralston thinking it'd be the safest mission. If I could, I'd pull out of here now and go look for her, but...
Prince Ephraim.
I know. I mustn't let my emotions dictate my actions. If Carsino has allied itself with Grotto, then defeating Grotto is our best bet. We proceed as planned. Tell them that.
Understood.
Be careful, Erica.
Here we go. What was that? Earthquake bomb?
What? Is that an earthquake? I think it's past.
Prince Ephraim.
It's fine, there's nothing to worry about. I'm surprised, that's all.
You're not shaken in the slightest, are you?
Actually, it surprised me as well.
Hey, Liana!
I'd heard that tremors such as those were commonplace in Grotto. Apparently they are usually weak and cause little, if any, damage. Now that you mention it, I remember a while back when I was first in Grotto. Eric and I were startled by a tremor just like that one. Leon said that he had grown used to them and he just laughed. We don't have any time to tend to injuries just now. We must press forward. We must see to the capital.
God, I wish I could do something, but I do not understand. Why this course of action? What is the Emperor thinking?
General Dusel.
Is that you, Selena? Are you to be assisting me in this duty?
Yes. Frelia's army will be coming soon from the north. We're just waiting for the order to engage them.
And Prince Ephraim leads the enemy forces, doesn't he?
That is correct. Prince Ephraim of Renee. Renee is our enemy. General, please give the order to attack.
I order your units to hold. Do not initiate the attack. I want to speak with Ephraim first.
So it's true. You plan to betray the Empire and ally yourself with the enemy.
What?
General Dusel, you stand accused of treason of the highest order. Lay down your weapons and follow my commands. If you fail to do so, if you resist in any way, I will execute you on the spot.
This is nonsense! Who's behind this madness?
These are His Majesty's orders. The Emperor has anticipated your treachery. Prepare yourself.
Impossible. His Majesty.
Cormag, you and I will bring that traitor down. Go around that fort to the southeast and drive into them from the sea.
You're fighting General Dusel? He's one of the cornerstones of the Empire. How come... He's been like a father to you and to my brother. Do you truly mean to kill him?
Yes. If that is what my Emperor commands, then yes, without hesitation. Cormac, if you are a true knight of Grotto, you will do the same. Sweet. How's this one going? Going smooth so far. Definitely doing better than the last one. Prince Ephraim, the Imperial Grotto army is before us. I know, but something's odd. They're chasing someone down. Is that a deserter? Wait! That's... Dusel? Prince Ephraim, your orders. We rescue Dusel! Ride! Yeah, I sure fucking wish I was rescuing Dusel. I did get into a, map encounter, but it was just so I could get to the shop and buy the things I wanted to. So that's why, like, Tana's up here, even though she should be on the bottom. But I haven't gained a point of experience since the last stream or anything along those lines. Yeah, we got rolled Tana for the last map. We rolled Cormag for this map. So what I'm gonna want to do is Tana is who I'm gonna want to feed those first couple kills to, because they should be easy pickings to get her to level 9. And so we're gonna want to park her like right here-ish, and then roll the others in. Mathematically, I don't think it's smart to try and take all 3, because you've got 14, 17, and 16. You have 8 defense, so you'll be able to take 8, 9, and 5. 20. She can't survive it all, even if she gets hit by them all, right? Because with the Iron Lance, she has 12 speed. You don't double, right? Nope. So 14 attack minus 8 minus an extra one, that's 6. Minus 1 is 5, right? And then 17 minus 8 is 9, so that's 14. And then 16 minus 8 is 8, so that's 22. So she's safe. Unless, is there anything I'm missing? No. I know Selena is here. I know she has a bolting tome. She's going to leave the first turn of the map. She is not going to be who we actually fight in this map. So I'm not worried about that bolting tome. I will eventually be worried about this fucking boat ballista. Who I don't have the ability to, like, anything. Yeah, Tana's turning out remarkably, let me tell you. She is turning out remarkably. I'm gonna definitely try and recruit and work Cormag a bit. God, I really wish I got Dusel, because he's unfuckwittable. But alas, no such dice. Oh, that's right. There's one of them's right here. I'm gonna have to take this dude out. Cool. Okay, whatever. All right. Go there. I'm gonna move you closer. Okay. Couldn't you recruit him and just not use him? I'm going to. Remorse. I'm able to recruit everyone and take their items and everything. I just mean, so the next map after this one is Phantom Ship, which is objectively one of the most annoying and frustrating maps in all of the GBA chronology. It is just a difficult-ass map, especially if you're Iron Manning. And it would have been really nice and helpful to have a unit with fucking 17 defense and 41 HP and even 9 res for that map. Instead, I'm gonna get a guy. He's gonna level up, I'm sure, but, like, not to that point. So
I guess I can also put him here, holding a steel lance, because it'll be 6 and 1, half a dozen. Put her here, probably, so she's as close as possible. And then Ephraim tucks in. Cool. Yeah.
What's this? We've only just begun. What a disappointment. I so wanted to witness the comedy of two generals hacking away at each other.
Walter, what do you want?
Ah, Selena. You're to return to the capital immediately. Dussel is no longer your concern. His Majesty has declared you untrustworthy. I've been sent to relieve you of command.
What? You've proven yourself incapable of dealing with a single old man. I tell you, having to clean up your mess makes things difficult for me, Selena. Now then, Baron.
Yes, sir.
I'm leaving. I can't leave poor Erica sad and lonely in Carsino.
You're in command here for the duration of this conflict.
I'll take care of things.
What do you think you're doing? I'm here at His Majesty's bidding, and... Did you not hear me? His Majesty's bidding has changed. You, Selena, are not to be trusted. These are His Majesty's words. You share the same sentiments as Dussel. You could turn traitor just as he has. You should feel honored. We could have ordered me to kill you where you stand. Why, that's absurd! His Majesty, he knows I'm trustworthy. Then return to the capital and sort it out. Go and ask your beloved master whether I speak the truth. What are you going to do, Selena? I will return to the capital. I know better than to trust your word. I'll speak to the Emperor myself.
Stupid woman.
If Grotto wins too easily, there'll be no more bloodshed. We must do what we can to extend the fun. I believe it's time for me to return to my darling Erica. It wouldn't do for Glenn to arrive before me, would it? Take care of things here before I return to you.
Understood.
Of course. Yeah. That's the dude I'm actually taking on, so... Sweet. Fucking hell. Tana is out here on a goddamn mission, y'all. She is... I'm glad I got her. I'll say that. Over Amelia, as good as Amelia is, I'm fucking glad I got this Tana. Okay, we are gonna need to push a bit. Because I do want to recruit Dussel for sure. But unfortunately, that does put me in a scooch of an awkward situation. Do you have a... Heavy Spear will get the kill. But it endangers me. Unless Natasha heals, which Natasha doesn't have anyone else she can heal, so that's fine. What are we looking at for you with a steel sword? How about with an iron sword? Nope. Can't quite get the kill, but he's super tanky in terms of the enemy attacks coming back. So mostly fine. I think what makes sense, let's go ahead and heal her. Heavy lance to try and, or heavy spear, I should say, to try and get the kill. Unless a slim lance also does the job. If it does, but allows me to, it does. It allows me to more likely dodge. I can guarantee the kill with a... Never mind. I can guarantee the kill with the Slim Lance. But if I miss... But I will likely take a tap back for 5. Heavy Spear has an 86% chance to get the kill without taking a hit back. To me, worth. I'm gonna go here, and we'll do it this way. Sweet. There. Cool. Position you here. Position you here. Now what's Kyle looking at for damage with them there? Oh, it's the defenses that mainly matter here. The advantage is I can put him there, and it will limit what they can do to him. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put her here first. Put him there. Hand axe. Brings him up to 80 hit, unless I go with the hatchet, which will guarantee the kill on one of them. And then Kyle's gonna go here. Okay, I think we go with you. And sword back up. Yeah, cool. Go with you. The advantage is, so realistically, I don't think any... Oh, you've got a hand axe. You don't. And then obviously these guys don't. That's you. Cool. So you can't really do too much swinging behind enemy lines kind of thing. We should... Okay. Whatever you say, Ross.
Tell me, brother. What should I do?
Cool. I anticipated we might see the mercenaries moving in because they're going to be more annoying. Come on, Cole. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, bro. Oh, Kyle! You got some shit to prove, huh? Said I'm a goddamn paladin. Don't get it twisted. I may end up having to do some early promotions to make life worth a damn when it comes to Phantom Ship. Okay. If I move her there. I cannot save the game. Nope, okay. If I move her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's a point shy of this one, so nope. If I can take these out and she can take out... Can you take out the archer? Yes. Can I take out these three? Without real issue. Just take him down. Okay. Okay, I can... Oh, you've got a Lance Reaver? Oh, eat my nads. I'm gonna... Ross is gonna fucking one-tap you. Okay, cool. Not a great hit rate. But it's fine. Okay, here's the thing. I kind of want to put her in... So this boat has... It's 8 might. That's the problem. So that'll triple to 24 plus 5 is 29. She has 8 defense. She'll take 21. Okay, so as long as she's at full health, even if that ballista taps her, she'll be fine. And then I can fly her out to kill it. And then we don't have to worry about that one. So we're good there. So it's just about what's the smartest thing. He can take down the Myrmidon guaranteed. She can take down the fighter guaranteed. So then it just becomes, how do we take down the soldier? I mean, really, it's going to be Ephraim. That's just the correct answer by and large. Bang. Put the Lance Weaver there. Okay. We'll be able to attack her, but it's fine. If I go here... He's got a very low chance of being hit back. But what is their strength? He's got 18 attack. He's got 13 attack. She has 4 defense. So she'd take 14 from him and 9 from him. 20, okay, so she survives no matter what. It's basically always going to be math of can we ensure survival kind of shit. Sweet. That's what I needed to see. The more I can guarantee, the better. Okay. Ephraim, you're gonna take this dude out. Guaranteed. Bang. LOL. 1 damage. Cool. Now what I can do is I can also inoculate, because the one worry I have is that mercenary coming and fucking up loot. And then also, like, because of how the HP works out, the ballista comes to pick up, it's a whole thing. So what I can do, however, is I can have Colm standing here, get a couple of points of experience off of him. And then Tana finishes him off, which also allows me to have her equip the Slim Lance to have the maximum possible evasion. Ah, fuck. I just forgot. Please give it a level. Tana! Dog! What do you mean? You have 13 strength! God damn! I'm good with it, obviously, but damn, girl! Okay, he literally cannot hurt her. Yeah, okay. So, let's Steel Lance. She would be best girl Sacred Zones if not for La Rochelle. That is true. Okay, I think Cormac starts moving on turn 6, if I remember correctly. So, it should be that I can fly over, kill the ballista, and then fly back over and still easily be able to recruit. They're not killing Dussel anytime soon. I'm not worried about that. I am worried about him robbing a bunch of experience, but I'm not worried about them killing him. LOL. Commander Cormac! I know what I must do. I'm a sworn knight of Grotto, and I have a duty to fulfill. Let's start by putting an end to that Frillian army. Move out! Okay, no, now he's gonna start moving. I thought it was turn 6, it's turn 4. That is important to know. Okay, so he's gonna start moving now. So if I flow her over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, she can fly there. Take him down. Can you get him with a javelin by any stupid chance? Just barely can't. I do have to get closer and use an Iron Lance. An Iron Lance still isn't enough! Ah, shit! That actually fucks me entirely. I may have to just give up on it for now. I care way more about Cormac than the other stuff. What up, Fade? We'll do that and then pull him down. I have to get moving down here so that I can, because he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want her around here to easily try and recruit him. That 1 point of strength just completely screwed me. Hold on. With a steel lance, she would have -8, she got 9 speed, this has 5. It's actually perfect. If I trade her the steel lance, then she can, I think, unless I'm mathematically wrong, if I trade her the steel lance, she can just barely double for the kill. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the problem is then can I do some rescue chain shenanigans? Okay, I actually can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just say she goes there. Ross here, rescue, drop. And then I obviously know that Ephraim can join in with that. So I can do as much as 3 without counting Kyle. She'll go there, kill him. Next turn, she'll fly back over here. I can get her all the way to here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually, as long as he's moving his full range, that's actually perfect. I can kill that thing, get the secret book, fly back, and then use a rescue chain. If I do it properly. Because then also he can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Here's the only thing that sucks. I wish I could trade it. He could trade his. He could trade his, which would probably actually be smart. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Trade. Cool. Hand her the steel lance in place of that heavy spear, because there's no heavy armored enemies this map anyways. Wait. Now she should be able to fly in, steel lance, as long as she gets the hits. Come on. Come on! Woohoo! Plan works. Got it. Secret book goes to Convoy. We'll deal with that later. Okay. He's gonna go here. Visit. Yeah. Torch staff will actually be useful next map. Natasha is gonna be able to put in some work with that. Okay. if I put her here, I can put Ross here. So he's already ready for his shit. Actually, I can put Ross down. It doesn't matter, because next turn I can maneuver however I need. Yeah. I'll let her pull this dude, because she has great evasion and will likely... Let me see. 12 speed. What does she have? 13 speed. Never mind. He has 16 speed. But he can't come anywhere close to killing. It's whatever. I will let Loot pull him. Ross is going to get in close here. Bonuses. You're going to come here so you don't fuck with anything. Sweet. And I think I just... Yeah, you can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ephraim will move up and rescue. And then... Holm can take... Hand over... You can... 1, 2, 3, 4... Take her... 5, 6, 7... Drop her here. Unless these enemies move, we'll be fine. Cool! We're good. We're fine. We're good. Yeah, so I'm gonna put him right there. Cool. I was discussing on the Discord if there's any FE unit who break the late game, since Sigurd/Seth mainly dominate the early parts, and the only real broken late game unit is Athos. Genuinely breaks the late game. The problem is the inability to guarantee breaking the late game. That's why Athos is the best answer. Because, like, you know precisely what you're gonna get statistically. Like, you could have a Seth that trivializes the end game. You absolutely could, because of his, you know, balanced high-end stat growths. You can literally get a Seth that damn near caps everything. Like, it's impossible to know, essentially. Athos is the only one who you can, even with, like, you can go off of presumed averages and shit. Don't misunderstand me. But, like, as far as being able to point and say you're going to be able to trivialize the endgame, it's basically just Athos. That's what makes it difficult. Damn. Yep. Her right here. Okay. Not pulling those... Not pulling this mercenary is a little annoying, but it's fine. This corner, right? Yeah. Depending on where he flies. Okay. I actually may want to have Ephraim charge forward, because I want him to be able to... If he goes from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I want to recruit too. So I definitely want that silver axe. Preferably also want the steel lance, because it's free shit. So yeah, I actually want to have you. And take her, then move 2, drop there, and drop her. Right? He'll be next to Loot and drop her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, pretty much no matter where Cormac goes, Tana will be able to recruit him next turn. Sacred Toads are usually nasty with the 10 game because you need to use the legendary weapons to really get forward in the last 2 maps and a well-trained... Correct. As much as it gets the reputation for being the weak sauce easy game, it's got some... It can throw some punches at you. I'm not saying it's, like, super difficult, but it do got hands when it wants to got hands. Okay, you rescue, and then you go here, take her, come here.
did not realize. I did not realize. Now, what does work here is I can take and drop and just let Ephraim... Trade. You put that steel lance up top, or slim lance up top. Okay, I can only do a 1 HP heal no matter what, but it's experience. I'm probably going to try and get Natasha. I should have used Mend. Because I think if I... I have 5 turns. Ah, shit. I should have used Natasha. Because I think if I did every turn, I would just barely get enough to get to level 11. I'm gonna need her to dodge an attack now to achieve that same goal. Okay, she's fine. There. Cool, we're fine. She's gonna remain there. You never have to worry about training staff users in 6 or 7 because you can just use Nima, Yodel, or Renault for Ezex to warp fortify. Correct. Kill mode! Really? Fuck are you flying to? Why would you use the lance, bro? Why would you use the lance? I did not factor that correctly. Okay, so we're gonna have to try and just exist right outside Cormag's movement range. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're gonna have to just exist right outside of where Cormag is a threat. Which is gonna require some creativity, unfortunately. But fuck it, we ball. Hell. Okay, first things first, I do need to put Ephraim down here, ready to brawl. Is it correct that recruit enemies love to attack enemies who kill them on retaliation? It depends. Sometimes yes, but it's not a hard and fast thing. Can't quite kill him because he's just a tick too fast. Let me see how many honest attacks he can take. Here, especially if I give him the regular leaf, he'll take an attack for 3.
you've got 15 attack. 13, so that'd be 1. Do you have a killing edge? That's worrisome. Though I will say the hope would be that he ends up using the javelin. Fucking killer bow, dog. 17. Okay, that's a dangerous place to be then. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-boo. So I can't push quite as far as I'd want. Let me reverse engineer. Can you get heat? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, nope. I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to move him there. That is the safe place to be, which therefore means the smart place is actually be on the armory. That also guarantees he can't attack with killing edge. Good. And so long as I'm doing that, as long as he's not holding a javelin, that'll make sense, because he won't counter, so only one enemy can stand there. So, and you don't have a javelin, so that means at most he'll take 3 attacks. You've got Steel Lance is 22. Fucking hell. So that could be 11. 3 from you is 14. And then whatever would be the worst. Let's say 17, I think. Yeah, 17. Minus 11, 6, 18. 18 plus 3 is 21 plus 11, 32. It's technically possible he dies. And the run ends. Now, he'll be facing... If I only could fucking pop onto this forest. If it was a forest tile here instead of an armory, he'd be fine. Well, that's assuming... Let me go from here. What do I run into first? Because if I go to... No, if I go to unit... I believe it starts from the top down, so it starts from the boss going down. If I'm correct. Oh, I forgot to factor in the ballista. Basically, I need to dodge either... Okay, if it's you, I'm fine. If it's either of you, I'm fine. It is... I'm going off the worst case of if I got hit by... If I got hit by everyone, including this soldier with his killer bow, critting me. If that doesn't happen, then we're Gucci. And I can also send Kyle here. Which would increase his Oh, wait, no, Kyle solves the problem. Kyle solves the problem, because if Kyle's here, they give each other a point of defense, I believe. Ice and fire, they have a B rank, right? Yeah. Ice gives defense, right? I'm not making that up. Ice gives defense. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're fine. That'll literally make it so that I can't die, even if I get attacked by everyone and get crit by that archer. Okay, cool. That's so much fucking phenomenally better. Oh, he actually has a decent chance to get the kill on this dude with the hatchet. That'll also make life a lot easier, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... Can you get the kill with the hatchet? Come on! Fucking sweet. That just made this so much easier. Okay, cool. Now, loot comes here. Kills this dude. Loot comes here, kills this dude. Okay, we gotta get... Ephraim's gonna go right here, holding the Regan Life. Can you kill without the Regan Life when you're attacked? Yes. It actually makes more sense to hold the Iron Lance. Because it just barely might not kill. And the reason that matters is... Well, it won't kill unless I crit. And the reason that matters is it prevents... Wait, no. It won't change the number of attacks I can receive. So it doesn't actually matter. So actually using the Regan Leif and trying to get the kill to thin out the enemies makes more sense. Never mind. Fucking ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know it seems like I know a lot. I know I have a borderline autistic handling on this game. I don't know shit, dog. I don't know how to game. What is game? Who am game? I am game? Is game? Am good. Cool. I'm gonna move her one up. Yeah, you just get the free experience. Let me use the mend. Oh, before I forget and have to go into the office, did you get my message on a potential words of inspiration? Oh, I thought I responded. I could have sworn I responded. I'm 100% down. Completely down for that. Sounds like a great time. Steel Lance can easily get the... As long as I don't miss on a 90% hit, easily get the kill. And then we tuck Colm down in nearby to get a little bit of extra benefit on him. All right, let's see how this turn goes. Okay, I guess I'm okay with you holding the Steel Lance, if that's the result there. Sweet. Kyle's just like, nah. Nah. It was a nice try, but nah. Okay, this is gonna be a time. Goes there. I need to clear these fuckers out. I'm gonna end up using the rest of my hatchet this turn, aren't I? No. Oh, please tell me you double and kill. Please. Hell yeah. That's what we want to see. We want to see loot bombs. Dog. Sweet. Okay, so the plan thus far is working pretty smoothly, actually. Here's the only issue, actually. Ephraim... I need to kill both these dudes to get Ephraim through. So, can you kill the... pirate? Not quite. You gotta be shitting. He's got 21 attack and 10 speed. What's your 10 speed? Cool. So I'll have to wait an additional turn. Lovely. Okay. Here's what we gotta do. Both these lead-offs, do they have lances? Iron Lance, Iron Sword. Well, don't matter. Because here's what's about to happen. Ross is about to just fucking last stand these bros. Although she could take on one for sure. Both, honestly. The Iron Lance, she has 14 speed, 20 attack. 14, 20 attack would be 13. Son of a bitch, she just barely can't do it. She would need literally 2 more points of attack. Who recruits Cormac again? Tana. Tana does. So I'm just trying to think, do I leave her here and let these dudes crash into her, or at least one of them crash into her. If she had 1 more point of attack, she could take out the Iron Sword one. But Child me couldn't figure it out, killed him, and stopped playing after I managed to look it up and realize I missed him. Honestly, a valid crash out. Gotta be honest, a valid crash out. Can you get the kill? No, because you're too slow. You're gonna be pretty safe overall. So honestly, yeah, I think the smart play is Tana, talk. Wait. Tana, talk. Yeah, okay, Tana, talk. Wait, does the Slim Lance... I'm trying to make sure... Slim Lance has some slight crit. Iron Lance won't get it there anyways, but with 5 more crit, she'll have 11 crit. Y'all have 3 luck, 4 luck. So it'll be like 7% chance to crit on 2 hits. And it would minimize her chance of getting hit back. So yeah, I'm going to have her hold the Slim Lance and talk to Cormac.
Wait, please stop fighting. I'm sure we can reach an agreement if we just talk.
You are?
My name is Tana. You're from Grotto, aren't you? Why are you fighting against General Dussel?
It's none of your...
Do you hate him?
Do I hate him? This isn't some petty schoolyard squabble, girl. I'm a soldier of the Empire and I have my orders. I've been sent to punish a traitor and that's what I aim to do.
Are you telling me that General Dussel's a traitor? Don't you know him? Do you think that's really true?
What I think isn't that question. Faith does not dictate my actions. I have my orders.
Ephraim trusts your General Dussel. He's given him the benefit of the doubt. Have you chosen not to believe the reason for his actions?
Get out of my way! I'll waste no more time with this duel of words.
Wait! Please! Protect General Dussel. It would be tragic if he died before his motives became clear.
Move, please. If you won't get out of the way, I'll have to move you by force.
Very well, if you must. But in exchange, I'm asking you to believe General Dussel.
You're an odd bird. To think I'd lose a fight not to a man's sword, but to a woman's words.
What?
You win. I'll protect General Dussel. But I plan on sorting this whole mess out with the General himself.
Do you mean that?
I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. But I think this is what my brother would have done. Alright, I'm gonna leave her there. Cormag! You are too slow to get the kill, unfortunately. But you are not too slow to get the kill over here. What I actually think I need to do is move you down here, and then next turn you can kill that dude. Because you got 10 speed, this has... Oh! Suck my dick with your fucking 7-speed ballista. How dare you? What sort of fucking nonsense? Okay. Who's Cormac got? I think he has a support with Tana. And they're 100% gonna support. I'll tell you that right now. They're both mobile characters. That makes total sense. Cormac has one with Tana, has one with Natasha as well. I don't know how much that matters, but her only other options that we'll be able to recruit is Noel and like... Noel is in the battle for... Okay. So here's the thing. I don't think these guys actually move. Unless you're like within a certain range, you cross over to here or something like that. Which can be handy. Like, it will be useful. To not get immediately assaulted. But the problem is if I move him here, he can kill that soldier, but then he's immediately in worry range because this dude can hit him. Well, no, he's not. Okay. I can guarantee a kill, which is good experience, and then this other mercenary might attack him, but like... Okay. Oh, cannot... Wait, I'm sorry. You have 12 defense, you have... Oh, you have 13 attack? Yeah, can't actually hurt him. Okay, cool. This is actually the smart place to be then. Because you're also right outside the archer's range. We do want to go in here and kill these two if possible. I want to get that killing edge and that horse slayer. But he's a fucking dangerous customer. I don't think he moves, but I don't remember. Oh, there's a Luna Shaman, because why the fuck wouldn't there be? Okay, attack with the Iron Lance. Get a kill. Sweet. I can guarantee Ephraim can get the kill here. With little effort. Close enough to guarantee. Close enough that we're mostly fine, and then next turn I can recruit Dusel and get his shit. How much more we got coming for reinforcements? Let me double check. Turn 2 to 7. Okay, so the mercenary forts are coming basically forever. But that's it. Okay, cool. And this bottom house has a hero crest. Okay. Okay. Here's why that's so very funny. Of the remaining... The theoretical characters who I could recruit who would need a hero crest. Marissa. If I get her... would need one. And that's the list. That is the full entire list of who could. It might just be money, but if I don't get Marissa in Chapter 12, if I get you in, that hero crest is just basically $5 grand.
If only it was an ocean seal. What do we want to do here? You're gonna come muscling up for sure. Also putting a hole in there might not be a bad idea. Yeah, here's what I think I'll do. I'll put you here. Steel sword. Iron sword? No, steel sword. No, iron sword, because... steel sword. Focus in my usage here. Because it will matter, ultimately. In being efficient with weapon shit. Iron Lance, rather than wasting Regan Life when I don't need it. Bang. Sweet. Now, Colm is going to come down here. He will benefit from all the extra dodgy dodges that are brought to you by the letter support. Tasha. If I could position her such that she could only take a single attack, I would probably do that, but I can't. So I'm just going to move her right here. I'm going to give him the iron axe. All right, let's see what happens. Send it! Yeah. Saw this coming. But it's not a big deal. We'll be able to get to the other side of that. Oh, really? Can't double you. Okay. I need y'all to stop so I can get that soldier out of there. That's $5 grand. I want it. Bing. Critical? Nope. I was hoping, but it's not a big deal. Ow. Okay. Do so! Really? If you just held on to your fucking axe, man. Would have been child's play. Okay. Do any of you have a javelin? You do. You also do. I have to account for javelineers. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. I definitely need a heal, Tana. Okay. Cannot get the kill on you. Can I get the kill on you? Cannot get the kill on you. Kyle can get a kill. That matters. Remorse, it's because they all came from up here and just... That's just what it is. The loveliness of Fire Emblem. The problem is I can't do this because then I'm gonna expose loot. How many attacks can she safely face? The problem is there's javelineers again.
whatever number I think she's facing, she's actually facing. But if I have her get the kill, Luke goes here and gets a kill, and then Ross goes here. Yeah, no. Well, I could keep Natasha kind of safe. So Natasha has 2 defense, 22 HP. With their javelins, they would have 15 and... Wait, what? Can you get the kill? Yes. If I have Cormac join this squad up here, it might make the math a little smarter. It would take one more turn to get Dusel, but like, who gives a shit? Cormac comes up here, gets the kill on you. Then Tana comes up. Basically trying to eliminate as many of them as possible in one turn. Yeah. We'll let Cormac come up, get the kill on this guy. Sweet. Have her here. Is there anyone who she can safely... She does cleanly one round this guy, which does matter. So... what I do... Iron Axe. Take him down, and then she'll be right here, which is the gold right here. She can take that one down. Yep, cool. That's how we do it. So the Iron Axe here. Take this dude down. Oh yeah, Ross. Said fuck a counterattack. Now, we put Tana. Put Natasha right here. Mend. Tana is gonna face counter, but here's what I need to see. And she would need to dodge at least one attack. She'd be in a little bit of danger. Here's ultimately the point. Basically, if I have her, heal her, come here, attack. No, actually, I think she'll be okay. 11 and 9, and this guy gets 5, but I'll be healing her first. So I think actually she's okay. Hold on. Hold on. Can this dude up here reach? It just barely, also has a javelin, unfortunately, and so that's how it manifests. The idea was I go here, I kill, I can take 5. The loot is gonna kill this dude, damn near guaranteed. So, worst case scenario, I would be facing 25. I need to dodge 2 attacks, essentially, if I do that. Can you kill anyone with a javelin? Can you kill anyone with a javelin? Not quite. Son of a bitch. This does not work the way I wanted it to. I think I just need to essentially abuse enemy AI here. And we go Slim Lance to minimize how much chance I can get hit. Or, no, Iron Lance. Because the remaining hits will be weaker of what they could be. Here's dodge would be nice. Oh, that's actually really lovely. That actually allows me to position slightly differently then. Now that I know she can't take that hit. Ultimately, she literally cannot take full damage. In fact, if I put loot here, what am I looking at for a return? I put loot here, delete him. Basically, the only way that loot dies, she would need to take all 3 of these hits. And the way Tana will be positioned, she cannot take 3 hits. And my guess is the enemy AI is going to try and go after Natasha. Which is also why, honestly, not a bad idea. If I do this and delete you, that'll actually limit Natasha to only being able to get hit once. But it'll have a loop open to 3 possible attacks. I don't have a good answer here. I have an okay answer here. I think this is a smart thing. Go fire. If I get rid of him, because essentially the problem is if I delete, one could go here and one could go, and you could go here, and they could both javelin at Natasha, and if both of them hit, that would kill her. And you'd be looking at 81, 50 hit rate. Yeah. 3, her avoid is 33. She'd be looking at about a 50% hit rate for both of them. I don't even remotely trust that. And as much as I don't want to lose loot, I certainly don't want to lose Natasha. And I think the way the enemy AI will work, I was trying to just draw 1 attack, and unfortunately it's going to end up drawing 2. That's the problem. But if I go here, I am almost positive, as long as this spot remains open and Natasha can be attacked with a 2-range weapon, that's going to happen. I'm almost positive that's going to be the result of that being available. So Wisdom therefore says, and this way then he'll only be able to attack Tana, which means he has to attack one of those 2. Wisdom tells me if I don't attack, that's actually in my best interest. Can you get the kill here? Yes. You can guaranteed get the kill with a steel sword too? Sweet. Because then I can buy a new one after. He'll kill that dude, which is fine by me, and then do so will kill him. And there. Okay, cool. The reason that matters is Colm. You can love tap him, and Ephraim can be right here and can not quite get the kill. Oh. Not without a crit or anything. So in that case, I will allow Ephraim to set up, and then Colm gets the kill. Okay, so here, steel sword. Get the kill guaranteed. Come on. Alright. Now, there is a way that my upward strategy goes wrong, and that's if I am fucking wrong about the AI and they double up an attack loot or some shit. Or triple up and attack Tana. I don't think that will happen. I think we'll be okay. But when you get swarmed enough, eventually it's just about doing your best to make it through. Alright, let's fucking send it, man. Let's kill. It'd be really nice if he leveled up and got a point of strength. Or not. Fuck me, I guess. Now you know why I'm making him an assassin when he promotes, because, like... Dude. Okay, are you gonna leave the town? Because otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to get the hero's crest. He'll be able to get the kill there, at least. That's fine. And barring any issues up top. Fuck. Fuck! I fucked up bad. I fucked up bad. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. We're literally perfectly okay. Oh, thank God. My gamble on the enemy AI was wrong, but the result paid off. Oh, thank God. Okay, you're gonna go after loot. Hell yeah. We're fine. We're literally fine. We can't die this turn. There's only 2 left up here. One of them could attack Loot or Ross. He can literally only attack Tana. The other guy can't attack Tana. We're fine. We're okay. Okay. Cool. It paid off due to inability to do math, but it did pay off, so we'll fucking take it. I want to steal that physics staff. Oh, but I can't steal staffs. That's right. Okay. What's her, like, numbers look like on these dudes? 14, 13. Okay. What about you? Not quite enough, but Home can team it. Oh, no, but that's... No, it's a dangerous spot to be because of you. Alright, I have to do some... Hold on, one moment. One moment. Share stream, best stream. Share stream is, in fact, best stream. So, let's get this figured out. Oh, shit. Hold on one moment. Just got a message I want to handle real quick. Sorry about this. Okay, cool. Now then. So, how are we going to handle this? We have 2 more turns in which we have to survive. We really only got to care about these 3 hits. Ross can delete 1. Loot can delete 1. And then, so long as we're in good health, it doesn't really matter. The third one will just self-delete, if you will. Cormac can get a kill here. Okay, this technique is Cormac deletes. Kyle's gotta run up. What are you looking at in terms of damage and such? 22. Almost enough for the kill. Him not having a javelin's annoying. Okay, with iron you deal 16. Javelin is what, 1 point weaker? Yes. Do we have one in the supply? I can't remember. Real quick, if I go to supply, take. We do. Okay. So he could take a javelin and try killing this dude. As long as he gets the kill, boom. That leaves him outside of archer range. Then I can have Colm and Kyle team up, kill this dude. Isn't Rangolf Ike's... Not even close. Ike's weapon is Ragnow, not Regenleaf. Does Dusel join as long as he's alive at the end of the chapter? Okay, keep alive. So basically, I can also just choose to ignore him. That's honestly probably the smarter path. There's no more enemies popping out. I'm gonna get his items no matter what. He's not gonna move to attack. So, yeah. So that allows me to use Ephraim down here, which matters greatly. So step 1, we supply, we take. We're gonna give the Elysian Whip. We're gonna take a Steel Lance and a Javelin in case either one matters, as well as... Oh, I don't have any fucking vulneraries. Well, whatever, I'll get him one afterwards. And we're gonna attack with the Javelin. Please kill. Nice! Sweet. Cormac, ready to fucking roll. Okay. This matters greatly because I would like to try and kill all 3 of these dudes if possible. And I can literally guarantee that with smart play. The main reason why being that this will then allow me to keep Natasha safe. Attempt to. Can you kill him? Yes. And he's no longer in range of the archer, so mostly fine. So you go there, kill him. Kyle's just showing off now. One, two, three, four, 5. So yeah, as long as we do this properly, we're fine. Cheers. Gotta head in the office. Appreciate you, Liana. You have a good one. Hope you have a good day at work. Cool. And then Ross goes here. Iron Axe. Should take this dude down. Loot goes here. Deletes this dude, and now the upper pathway is literally free. Now, if I move Natasha here, she literally cannot die. Also, sports talk. The Dolphins are pulling one of the most blatant tank jobs I've ever seen any team can even consider pulling in my life. I would have really liked... The Horse Slayer's fine. I would have really liked that Killing Edge. But I already have a Killing Edge, so it's not a big enough deal to care. I'm not going to quite literally worry about killing myself over it. We'll let Ephraim do his thing here. And Regan Life. Like, they only have A-Chan and Malik Willis, where Malik Willis is a maybe. And they have A-Chain. That's literally it. That's the whole kid. That's what they're going to have a fucking college team out there. And, like, it's fine. What do they sell in the store? Is there anything I care about buying while I'm here? Steel sword and iron blade. Like, steel weapons, which are fine. I could buy a hammer. I don't care enough to. Oh, that was the Japanese version. American version doesn't really have stuff. The store, the shop, has Thunder Tomes. Might be wise to grab a Thunder Tome. Also an Unlock Staff? might be wise to grab. Yeah, the shop has Thunder Tome. That might be smart to invest in. I think he can't die from this dude, and that's the only dude that can really attack him other than the Ballista. So let's go to the shop. Yeah, we're gonna buy a Thunder Tome for loot, and then there's an unlock, right? Yeah. I will get that for Natasha. That is worthwhile. I think. It's actually, now that I'm thinking about it in my head, is there gonna be a use for it? Chapter 11, it's not gonna matter. Chapter 12, I don't think it matters. It does not. Chapter 13, it does not. Chapter 14 has chests. In fact, it has... Oh, it has exactly 2. It also has doors. Chapter 15. Okay, yeah. Is there an unlock staff in the... What's it called? In the sands? No. No, wait. Hold on. Nope. There's not. Chapter 16. Has a couple of chests. So, but by that time I'll have fucking Renak. Who... I don't know how much I'm going to even want to use him for combat. His main use is going to be freely opening shit as an extra body on hand. So, nah, it's not going to be nearly as useful as I'd hoped. The Thunder Tome is a maybe, but yeah. I also do not like the Bills. The Bills uniform does not. The one they showed off, that, like, colorway uniform, does not look good. It flatly does not look good. Comb, are you fucking kidding me? Like, not just one, but 2 misses just for effect. Just to show off. The colorways don't even look like the Bills. Like, I didn't think it was the Bills when I saw it. That's the problem. So I looked at it and I'm like, who is that? I don't know what team that is. Okay, if I hit... I can theoretically get you down to 13, and then you can get the kill, but it's all shaky hit rates. But still, and you can't die. You can die in retaliation. I do not have the ability to do that safely. I would have to use something like the heavy spear or something. I don't know. Or Kyle can come in and set it up. I'm obviously going to give the kill shot here to... It's the last turn. So I don't really have to worry about long-term shit. What I may well do is... Next map, turn 1, Torch Staff, turn 2, Guiding Ring. I was trying to see if I could hold out until, you know, the one run I'm giving myself in the tower, but 1568, 1568. She's gonna be the one that gets killed. The question is just, what makes the most sense to kill with? Probably Slim Lance. She's unlikely to need it too much more. The way she's been going. Slim Lance. Just for fun. Just for fun. Just for unnecessary ass fun. Cool. Okay. Kyle. You steal Lance. Set up the kill. Sweet. Nice. Good offensive level. Okay. You're not gonna go for the hero crest? The problem is I can't because that dude's in the way. I get the, what I would have to do is, can Ephraim rescue? He can talk, but he, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you rescue? You could, I would have to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could get it. It's $5,000. Instead of Cormag getting the kill, I have Ephraim go ahead and kill this dude. Cormag does a rescue, and Colm can walk in and grab it. It's $5,000. It theoretically also, if I get Marissa, is saving $10,000. If she's who I roll in Chapter 12. Probably worthwhile. I wanted to give the kill to Cormac, because he's behind. And next chapter is not exactly one where I can, you know, feed units. I gotta just kind of take what I get. Ah, fuck it. The one kill is not going to matter much in the grand scheme. So no, I don't have to worry with Garrick because Garrick comes with a hero's crest. That's the thing. I'm gonna rescue, and then I'll come here on the turn, and then you'll go here, visit, free hero's crest. Ironically, it's Marissa giving it to me. She is the one who theoretically may need it. Go ahead and get that kill. Bing. Sweet. Good level, good level, good level. I mean, Rez is fine. He needs it. I'm going to do this just in fucking case. Just in case they decide to play stupid fucking games and ensure that he can't run up on Natasha. I'm pretty sure he doesn't move, but just in case. Don't want there to be any sort of like last turn enemy AI that matters here. Cool.
They've held on for too long. If this continues, General Falter will have me. Prepare a ship. We must flee. Quickly. But General Falter, he'll be so angry. We're doomed either way. General Falter will never forgive our failure here. And if we stay, we'll be devoured like those other fools. Our best bet is to give up and escape with our lives. Commander Buron, wait!
Prince Ephraim, the remaining enemy troops have fled.
I see. And what of Dusel? Is he unharmed?
Yes, this way.
Prince Ephraim, you've grown to be quite the impressive commander.
I remember what a stubborn young lad you were when I taught you. The skill I have, I owe to you, Dusel. I'm curious. Why are you being pursued by your own troops?
Talk to me, Dusel. Speak to me, Dusel, excuse me. I want to put an end to this war.
I'm sure you feel the same way.
As you know, the Emperor was once a man of compassion. He loathed war and he worked to build peace across all nations. Then, one day that all changed.
Why? Why did he change? What happened?
I wish I knew. But if you're looking for a likely cause, I have one. This all seems to have begun when Prince Leon and the mages created a strange gemstone they refer to as the Dark Stone.
The Dark Stone?
That's what the clerics and the prince called it, at any rate. Now, I'm just a soldier. I don't know about anything about these magic things. But they said the Dark Stone is more powerful even than the Sacred Stones.
But the Sacred Stones had the power to defeat the Demon King. If the Dark Stone is stronger than they are...
Ephraim,
What is it?
The wave of evil I felt surging from the capital. It hungers. It consumes. It envelops and transforms. This power can tarnish the purest of souls with its corruption.
Are you saying the Dark Stone is responsible for the change in Vagard? The timing fits, doesn't it? The stone is created and then... Dusel, where's the Dark Stone now? It's in the capital, with Prince Leon. He's been carrying it with him ever since the day it was created. Understood. Dusel, I'm going to the capital. I must talk to Leon. Maybe we can restore the Emperor together. I'm going with you. We'll be fighting Grotto's army, your own men. I appreciate your concern, but I've already been branded a traitor. Prince Ephraim, if you mean to save my lord the Emperor, if you hope to restore him to his former self, then I will pledge my loyalty to you until your cause is won. Prince Ephraim, we must now take to the seas. The Ferelian army is readying a ship for us now. We have some time to rest until it's ready to set sail. Right, we'll take a break then. Tell the men, the road ahead is bound to be a rough one. The girl is here!
Well, hello there! Tell me, are you all waiting to board a ship?
Yes, we are.
I recommend that you abandon your plans, my friends. The locals are too frightened to set sail upon these seas.
Is there a storm coming in?
No, no storm. Demons. Some sort of phantom ship commands these seas now.
A phantom ship?
Yes, but you needn't worry for long, my friends. I plan on purging the seas of that pesky ghost ship.
Oh no. Here we go again. Gwahaha! Wait, nope. Not skipping any of these ones.
Gwahaha! Well said, Princess La Rochelle!
I, La Rochelle, am destined to become the protector of the seas. Fare thee well, strangers. Come, Dosla, we must find a ship.
Gwahaha! Sounds fun! Come on, Renek!
Honestly, La Rochelle, do you even think before you set these plans? Oh, please, someone end my misery. What was all that about? Who's that? The best fucking character in the game? Princess La Rochelle of Rouston. Prince Ephraim, our ship has arrived. Let us prepare to board. Something troubling you? It's nothing. All right, here we go. That's just how she is, dude. La Rochelle walked so that Owain could run. Okay, I can buy the shit here, so we're good. FE6 doesn't have a healer on par with La Rochelle or Sarah. I mean, Clarine is good because of her movement. Like, that does factor in. Dusel, put your shit away. Not in terms of strength, but attitude. Oh, yes. Correct. Fucking correct. All the way around. FE6 does not have a true goofy goober of a damn... Okay, we're gonna give you this steel lance, and I'm gonna sell that 8-use one. No, I meant for fucking Cormac. Get a vulnerary. Cool. Okay. Now, what else do I need? You're fine. You're low on javelin uses in a way that sucks, but you're otherwise fine. You're fine. You're fine, but I'm gonna give that... I'm gonna hold on to the one-use vulnerary, because it does have a point and a purpose eventually. But I'm gonna grab the torch,
because I'm pretty sure Phantom Ship is a Fog of War map. I'm almost positive that I'm not crazy there. You're fine. You need a steel sword. You are going to take the Thunder Tome I just got with Comb. Okay. The Hero Crest is going in the convoy. I'm not selling it yet. If I get Marissa, I obviously need it. If I don't get Marissa, there you go. Omeg's fine. Okay. You take the full use Slim Lance, and then you're gonna sell the Steel Lance and buy another one. So that's my, if I need to get a single hit in weapon. I also need to sell Steel Sword and buy one. That's fine, I can do that after. Tana, go ahead and buy a Steel Lance. And then I'm gonna buy a spare Javelin in advance because I know I'm gonna need it. Cool. Manage items. Tana, go ahead and trade. Put that vulnerary on the bottom. Cool, you're good. Kyle, sell, no, sell that, cool, and supply, take one of the, oh, I already had a steel sword, whatever. Cool, alright, we're good, in terms of our shit, yeah. Yeah, I think we start next map with a torch usage from Natasha, and then guiding ring usage. Here's the only thing that sucks, right? The next guiding ring I can possibly get won't be until... Oh, I get one next map. Wait. Did we already get one? Am I imagining things? Yeah, we did. Okay, I'm stupid. I was worried about, like, the balancing act. Honestly, I think I'll just hold off for a little bit longer. Because Phantom Ship would be the one map I most wanted her to promote. Here's what I'll do. Because she'll be right nearby. I'm gonna give the heal. Take. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna have. Yeah. Colm is my least battle-ready fighter. He can just hold on to it. It's not like there's... I don't think there's shit to steal in this map. The TLD, and then... Wait, the whole point is have her supply, take the guiding ring. If I'm just too worried that it's going to be too much of a thing without any additional assistance, she can promote and give me an extra body. Turn 3, we get 4 Moguls from the top left. Turn 4, we get 2 Gargoyles from above and 2 Moguls from the bottom right. Turn 4 to 6, 2 Bone Talker from the stairs on the monster's ship. Oh, that's right. That is a whole bunch of... There's gonna be a whole last time. Yeah, there's nothing to steal. There's just the short spear. Okay. Here's where my balancing act is. I'm allowing myself 1 Tower of Valmy run, 1 Lagdu Ruins run. And that's it. Because I didn't get all the trainees, basically I need to decide, do I allow myself 1 creature campaign battle? I was going to do that before because I was going to end up with all of the damn trainees, but I think I'm going to say no, because I didn't get Amelia. So here's where the balancing act lies. I have to do Phantom Shift, and then directly after that is landing at Tyzel. And that's where one of my 2 possible options is Ewan, which is what I was waiting for. If I could get him to level 10, that during that map, he promotes to a mage after, then I could take him to the tower and do a run that is purely about getting Ewan caught up with everybody else. And by the end of that, he would likely be, level 12 or some shit. And level 14, like, able to be productive and able to be good. And I could also bring Natasha, and if La Rochelle along and, like, get some experience for them too and everything. Which will be really good if I survive Phantom Ship. If I don't survive Phantom Ship, however, it's all for nothing. So now the balancing act I gotta do is, does it make more sense to go a bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush, run Tower of Valmy now, where I can punch up Tana and Cormag especially, to be probably level 14, 15 like everybody else, and also get Natasha, no doubt, several levels. Like, I can easily get her to, like, level 15, 14 by just spamming men staves through the map. And then promote her. I gotta think about it before next stream. I will be back tomorrow because I'm not gonna start the map now because I have to leave in about 30 minutes. So I will be back tomorrow. And what I will do is I need to decide I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back tomorrow in the morning again or if I'm gonna be back tomorrow afternoon. I need to see how everything goes. Thursday I know I'll be here in the morning, but tomorrow I may be in the afternoon. We will see. I will let you all know. But regardless, I will be back tomorrow, and we're going to do Phantom Ship at minimum, and if it's a fast enough map, which hopefully it is for good reasons, we'll move on to landing at Tyzel, and we'll get that done. And then we'll know what our fate is in terms of all of our recruits. Because if we get, no matter what, after landing at Tyzel, because of how Ephraim's route runs out, there's no more, the only real weak possible recruit is Noel, and man, fuck Noel. And I'm definitely not bringing him for a tower run or something like that. So no matter what, it'll either be to catch up Ewan or to catch up Marissa. And to, do what I can for the healing and so on and so forth. So we will be all set. But when do you get to the Second Lord? That is chapter 16, or technically the middle of chapter 15, because this is chapter 12. Chapter 13 is the fight against Selena in Ephraim's route. Chapter 14 is... Chapter 14 isn't the desert, is it? No, chapter 14 is the fight against Vigard in the Grotto capital, and then we make it up to the deserts of Johanna in chapter 15, and that's where we meet back up with Erica, who will be there along with Inez, Saleh, and Noel. And so I will get Erica as well as one of those 3. Fuck Noel. Even as a summoner, man, Noel is not a good unit. Like, I may use him just because he's a body if I need the extra deployment, but he ain't a good body. He's a very bad body. Also, what up, Kev? So, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said. Hopefully my internet problem won't happen again and I won't have a fucking random-ass 10-minute break or whatever in the middle of streaming. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And until next time, I'll catch you later, fam. All right.